Gotta be number one. Number two never count.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sports. Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
No, sir.
And look at this.
No,
right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They will start this drive with Ford, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. This is Ford. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Ford. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Yes, sir. To St. Patrick.
Looking sharp on that 1st drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 38-yard line. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from it. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Joe Mixon. There to stop him, Jawan Bentley.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Four receivers set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he'll find Hall. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Alder Closis on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Going deep downfield for Ross. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They run with 4. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage?
What up?
They don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
I think me and him in the Madden game right now. Spade at work and shit. We said what?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Oh yeah.
A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now it sounds like things balance out. It's that mythological thing that we do. If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hall. And they get him down
Busting.
before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Ah, damn.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be taken before he gets
He's scared to throw it deep.
territory. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
You're not gonna win, Dickin' and Duncan, nigga.
I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. What you have to do, maintain your offense and start to put together some drives.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5.
Hey, this nigga don't know I got Omaha, right? This nigga is in cover 2 for 4 plays in a row. I did a post route on that fuck nigga. Kobe Bryant touchdown out there.
Leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Pick. Let's go. John Ross, no. Touchdown. Let's go. I'm in a second. I just got a pick 6.
To the end zone. Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Thank you, Dion.
What we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well.
Yeah, bro. It's 28-7, bro. I'm gonna try to breeze through this shit quick.
Defense gave up a big play instead. They created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to the knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. Evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Looking deep downfield. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Let's do it.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing the second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
Bruh, this Omaha shit cheese. I can see this nigga play, bruh. This shit cheese, bruh.
Off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Like, what the fuck, bruh? And I'm throwing this shit conservative, bro. I'm not losing this shit. Oh, he in cover 1. Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta throw it. Exactly, bruh.
Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought
Bruh, this is cheese.
I'm good for 18 and a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
He in cover 1 again.
2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And this is
Yeah, I mean, Wawa? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I thought you said Waffle House.
18 yards out, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that
Right.
anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second.
Yeah, like what is really going on? Yeah.
This game is over.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Still don't want it. I don't know what the fuck they doing.
This drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of,
Bruh, how the fuck that out route be working like that, bruh?
this team had one tell me once, you know, we're going to tell me,
Damn.
this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
I serve the base.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
That's some bullshit. I got the sack too. That's gay.
Take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that touchdown...
Bro, I know I'm going to put up like 60 points on this nigga, bro. This Omaha cheese.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are just putting things together so well here.
Yeah, cover 6.
They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is taking their spirit away from them too.
I threw incompletion. Fuck.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Jackson on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. This time Jackson will throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to win the first. Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. An anxious moment or two there to get him down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This time Burrow will look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown, Bengals. John Ross in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver, because remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, that little bit of hesitancy. Often works really well for offensive guys.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Oh, you a bitch.
With the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a first down. From the gun again to Nixon. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him those big
Bro, how is you...
Take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And it's incomplete. He doesn't drop it. 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Ford. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And my goodness, interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a
Oh, he dropped it. Come on, Kobe.
but a quarterback of his caliber,
Absolutely. If you would have told me this,
Just can't come down with it, bruh. That last corner.
here we go. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Jackson.
There you go. He lost two. He lost 2 niggas, became lost 1.
20-yard touchdown. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to catch this one.
Yes, indeed, it does.
lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Burrow will throw. He gets this in the hands of
Come on, Ed Reed. You gotta react to that just a wee bit faster.
Because the defense brought pressure that time, and sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it can turn
Damn, that was
into a
another
big game
pick.
downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And Burrow going to throw again. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 44. All I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. On 3rd down, Jackson is going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
That's my fault.
They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's offensive coordinator, sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. He finds his running back, Mixon. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The throw over the middle taken in. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. And he's got it up and through. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On the option, Jackson will keep it. He pitches it out. And he'll be brought down.
Bro, these niggas. They that fast, bro?
Now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. New England on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run the option to pick it up. This is out quickly to the right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. A good bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, with Mixon. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measurable advantage right there for the secondary. Trying to win the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Hell no.
On 2nd down, it's 4th. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. from the gun. Jackson. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The fuck?
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now this time he'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays. And this
bro.
In the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your
Oh yeah, they do have better pursuit.
Wasn't it
Yeah.
interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting at my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
They call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 22. And he'll bring us all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Man, Ed Reed got 3 picks out there. You hear me?
Interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And down inside the 50.
He caught that. I know he pissed off. Dang, that was some bullshit.
And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here first and 10.
Bruh, I don't know how my tight end, bruh, nigga got flipped, bruh.
They're certainly not letting up on the
Like,
pressure in this one.
just obliterated.
All gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He may try and run for this. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see...
Oh, with that quick out.
...to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see
Oh, yeah.
Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face, and then he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to right for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game?
Watching everybody out there.
So good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people...
This nigga threw 9 picks.
The guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play
I got 1 minute left. What y'all trying to play?
6 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away.
Get these duos going, man.
You have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are in for 6. And his kick is good.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown. Here's Moses on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Dances by him. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. That's at the line, ready to go. And this crowd has liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Now Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And again this time to the tailback. Only able to get it to his own 20 after breaking through the contact. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is...
I haven't played him.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
What's his number? What's his team?
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
Oh, nah.